Hello and welcome to episode 65 of the Craving Crypto podcast. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the abundance mindset versus scarcity mindset. So let's get right into this. What's up? Hey, is going to be awesome because we're going to be teaching all about the abundance mindset versus scarcity mindset and going over the market overview with the cryptocurrency in general. I'm going to start with Bitcoin's analysis and then go into the total market cap analysis of the entire coin market cap chart for all the coins connected together. And then we're going to be going into the lesson for the day, which is all about abundance versus scarcity. So you're going to be learning about two different mindsets, how one can take you really far and one can actually slow you down and make a lot of people around you not want to be around you because they feel that you do not have the abundant mindset. So that's what we're learning about today. Let's start off with Bitcoin. As you know, I've been calling as my alternative to be a WXYXZ, and that would be true. 5,900 failed. 5,900 failed. We did get that nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulse wave, which makes the A, B, C. That's the subwaves for the C wave of a Z wave. And this still does fit nicely within my falling wedge. Now, I will say that this is a little bit below the falling wedge, but often in an E wave, which if you count this as a falling wedge, this will be the E wave. But since we're doing this as a WXYXZ, this is a Z wave. Either way, this is where the most selling pressure happens. So you're gonna see it fall a little bit below that major support often. So I'm not panicking at all as far as my count goes for my Elliott perspective, especially since even if it's my alternative count, which would be a bigger ABC, I still expect a retest of the 54 and even almost 6,000, sub 6,000 levels before we would see any more downside in this move. Either way, short term is looking really, really good. The MACD is negative 759 oversold on the 2-day. And we are still halfway in between the 786 and the 88% retracement, landed right onto this huge support level at 3,500 per coin. So my Bitcoin analysis on the short term is still bullish, and my Bitcoin analysis on the medium and long term is still bullish. And we'll have to see how 6,000, if we can break above this level significantly, because when we get above this territory and start making higher highs, that is a bull market, you guys, because that means that the trend will start developing a higher high pattern and break this lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low pattern that we've had the entire year. So that right there is a downtrend from the $20,000 level down to the 3,500 level. And now we are finally at a huge area where there's confluence. There's even a potential, you can see that inverse head and shoulders kind of structure, to see a nice bounce up, back up to this major resistance level. So Bitcoin's looking good. Let's check out the altcoins. I did mention that the altcoin market cycle is down 88%. We're actually in between the 88% and the 95% retracement. Stocks like Amazon retraced 95% in the internet bubble crash. This is what I'm seeing with a lot of these altcoins right now, and that's what the entire altcoin market cap did. Now, if we go over to the total market cap aside from the altcoins, we can see that we can see that the entire market cap is actually doing pretty good as well. We fell right onto that option 2. That's that major support level that we were watching, this lowest support level that liquidity was grabbed from. And we do have that MACD starting to curl again, still in the oversold range. And the MACD is seeing the histogram pushing upwards. So we're seeing strength in Bitcoin, in the total market cap, and the altcoin markets as we find these major support levels. It is possible that we drop a couple more percent here in Bitcoin down to that major support level right here, that 3K range. But currently, I'm kind of watching this 3,500 range and that 33 level closely for Bitcoin. We've also got this 95% level, which is really key for Ethereum, between the $90 price range and roughly the $50 to $60 price range. That's a 95% retracement here for Ethereum. That would be a flush reset of its entire cycle. And if we go over to coinmarketcap.com and find the top mover for the day, we can do analysis on it. We got Factum right here. Let's come over here. FCT Factum is one that has been on the top movers for a while now. We keep bringing it up. We still have the same analysis that it did a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave and an ABC correction, and that it's starting to make its first cycle here. So we are seeing more buying. I wouldn't be surprised if this rejects off resistance. But either way, this looks to me like it's making the first wave. So you're talking about a 1, 2, kind of 3, 4, 5 cycle getting painted out of this Factum chart. So I'm still really bullish on Factum, even if we reject on the short term, come back down to some support. This does look like a clean new cycle starting for the whole trend. And that is my analysis on the top mover for the day. Most everything else is up a little bit. We don't have anything up crazy, but 17% is pretty good compared to the blood and the fear that we were seeing previously. So let's talk about the abundance versus scarcity mindset. This is something that has helped me a lot in my life, with my business, helping my friends through things, helping even my family members through things, because I know that we all can get stuck on scarcity, and it can always feel like there's not enough, or that we wish we had more, or looking back and regretting things that have happened. And I'm here to discuss this and explain to you why that type of thinking only slows you down, and how an abundance mindset is how wealthy people continue to accumulate their wealth, and how the rich get richer. It's because they're using an abundance mindset, or the majority of the rich. And this is my favorite mindset. I base all of my businesses around this. I base a lot of my philosophies around this. I truly believe that there's enough information, resources, and love for everybody in this world, as long as we use the right technology and direct it in the most efficient and effective ways that we're all receiving it. So you come from an abundance mindset, if you have a problem, you always find solutions. Instead of seeing a problem and getting stuck on the fact that it was a problem, or looking back and seeing mistakes that you've made and getting stuck on your mistakes, you actually see how they were learning experiences, and you look forward to how you can fix problems and create solutions and grow. That's how abundant people think. I learned this from the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. My brother told me to read this book. I'm so thankful for the fact that he did. I listened to it on audio when I was in my teens. I don't remember exactly how old I was, between 15 and 17. This is a really good book, you guys. It teaches all about thinking and how to be an effective, successful person. And for me personally, this book took me to the next level in my thinking and allowed me to share more knowledge, spread it with more people, teach with more people, because I understand that there's enough for everybody in this world. For example, my buddy Donovan has a YouTube channel around teaching people how to trade cryptocurrencies. And I told him that's a great idea, even though I already have one, because I knew that he could express his views and his opinion, and it would be valuable, and his perspective is valuable as well. There'll be people that will watch it and appreciate it and learn from it, and sure enough, that was the case. So we both won, and sure enough, I watched him make his videos. I learned from some of the things he was doing to his videos, the way he made some of his thumbnails, and it was a win-win for both of us. So thinking in terms of there's enough for everybody instead of maybe we do not have enough of what we need takes you a long ways. So that's what I really want to teach you guys today, because I know that the markets have dropped a lot, and I know you may feel like you do not have enough resources. It's not about how many resources you have. It's about how resourceful you are as a person, and how abundant you are, and how much you trust that you will have what you need when you need it, and create solutions for what you need when you have to. And that's what I believe the abundant mindset creates. It's been so powerful in my life to see. It allows you to see corrections, allows you to see winter, allows you to see growth periods in your own life as learning experiences, and something you can grow from and gain abundance from, rather than something that's going to slow you down more or be painful, because self-loathing, self-hate, and thinking in terms of scarcity only slows everybody down. So as we're nearing these low prices in Bitcoin, you guys, be resourceful. Always think of new ways to develop value in people's lives, provide value in other people's lives. That's what creates value in yours. That's how it will come back into your life. The abundance mindset works. There's enough love and resources for everybody in this world, and that is what I am teaching you today. So I hope you guys got some gold from that and you begin to think abundantly in your own lives every single day. It will go a long way. Stop getting stuck on self-hate. Stop getting stuck on scarcity. There's always a way to create resources. There's always a way to create wealth. And there's always a way to create value if you're willing and open-minded to do so. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in today's episode. I hope that you learned something. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to drop them in that box below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next videos. As always, stay profitable out there.